Hmm. Go to that Word document, ma'am, that I have given to you. Okay, good. So, yes, we will start this thing. And here, uh, go to this thing, ma'am. What is that thing? First configuration is define plant using transaction code OX10. Okay. So go to the transaction code OX10, ma'am. To the transaction code OX10. See, all of you, what do you mean by plant? In SAP, plant is a manufacturing location. Please try to understand the point, where all the production of materials and products takes place, and it is also the place where what we can say, these products are temporarily stored before they are exported out to the warehouses. Okay, in other words, a plant is a place where inventory valuation takes place. Please try to understand the point. Okay, so you can able to have the um, manufacturing location where all the production of materials and products takes place. You can able to store, right? Okay, so based on that thing only you can able to make the goods, finished goods, right? So how? Based on the plant only you can able to do it. Go to the new investment. We can able to create our own plant. Go to the new entries. So try to create the plant. Yes, ma'am. In the plant, you can just give anything. And what is the plant here means DUPL. Okay, good. In the name one, you can just give um, DUPL plant for DUPL plant for your company code. DUPL plant for your company code. Name two. Name two also you can just give it, ma'am. DUPL plant for company code. The next one is what is the factory calendar that you are using? Okay, so don't give anything, ma'am. Automatic. Why it is in a suppress fields means when you go to the save button, automatically it will ask you the language key, house numbers, post office boxes, postal codes, and all. First, we need to give the factory calendar. So what is the factory calendar here? That is any calendar like Indian calendars. You can able to take it. Factory calendar for India, IN. Come down, ma'am. Factory calendar for India. Norway, come down. Mm, you don't have, huh? Go up, ma'am. See, for Germany standards also we have same thing. Okay, take out the 01, ma'am. No issue. Factory calendar for Germany. Okay, so Germany calendar and Indian calendar is same, right? So that is why I'm taking the Germany calendar. No issue. Okay, and go to the save button, and all these suppress fields will be opened. Okay, go to the save button now. So here you can just give the title and where this plant is exactly located. This is company, and this plant is particularly related to the what. So whether it is related to the Tata groups, Mahindra groups, Suzuki groups, anything what. Okay, just give the name, ma'am. Name anything. Tata, yes. Companies, yes. The next one, in the search item do copy that thing and paste it here. Okay, and give the street. Any street you can just give, in any state you can just give. Okay, everything is perfect, right? Go to this document and try to write down your plant, DUPL. Please mention, okay, when you are configuring one thing, and please try to mention the details. Okay, DUPL. And the next one is define storage location. What do you mean by storage location in SAP FI to MM? Okay, go to this transaction code OX09, ma'am. Go to the transaction code OX09. Is good. Can you give the plant, ma'am? Whatever the plant that you have created, based on the plant wise only, we can able to create the storage location. See, this storage location is a one place, okay, where the materials are stored, or it is the division of plant into different areas so that stock materials can be kept there. Okay, you can able to storage the materials. Okay, so based on that materials, okay, you can move these materials to the plant. Okay, and you will make the finished goods, right, in SAP. Okay, it allows the different types of materials like raw materials, semi-finished goods and finished products within a plant. Okay, so there in storage locations also we do have different types of categories. All of you, please try to understand the point. If it is a raw material and it will be moved to the plant, and once the finished goods are over, and again it will come back to the storage location. Okay, so that is based on the organizational view of the particular Tata groups, and organizational view of the Suzuki, Maruti, anything. Okay, so go to this new entries, ma'am. So can you give the storage location? Give the storage location. Any storage location. Yes, and give the storage location. Okay, click on the enter and go to the save button and save it. And what is the addresses of the storage location? That is very, very important. And select this thing, ma'am, and go to the address location. Addresses of the location. Go to the new address, ma'am, and you can able to have the address. Okay. What is the number? If it is, I mean, planned and storage locations will be there in side by side. Can you give 12 number, ma'am? 12. 1 2. You can just give 1 2. Click on the enter. Go to see. We can just give it whatever you want. Click on the enter. Yes, give the title, give the address, each and every address, and go to the save button and save it. Okay, go to the save button and save it. So then next one is, what is the next thing, ma'am? And give the storage location in the Word document, DUSL. And the next one is create purchasing organization. Okay, using transaction code OX08. I'm going to the transaction code OX08. What do you mean by purchasing organization? All of you. See, this purchasing organization is an organizational unit, okay, which procures articles and negotiates general purchase price and conditions with vendors. Okay, it is the main important point that so purchasing organization is responsible for all purchasing transactions in the company. Okay, I have already told you that they will go to the market and they will estimate the vendors. Okay, they will estimate the products and all. Based on that products and all, organizations are going to select the vendors. Okay, so that is completely based on the purchasing organization. Go to the new address, ma'am. Try to create the purchase organization. Purchasing organization. Give anything, ma'am. DU PO. DUPO and purchasing organization. Just give purchasing organization. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save. See, whatever the theory that we have discussed, okay, in the previous class, okay, we are doing the configurations. Okay, please try to understand the point and try to give DUPO. And the next one is define purchase group. See, all of you, what do you mean by, see, purchase organization? You know it very well. And what is the exact purchasing group in SAP? See, this is a key for buyer or group of buyers in SAP. So it is responsible for the procurement of a material or class of materials and is the principal channel for companies organizations. Okay, dealing with the particular suppliers. You got my point, right, all of you? What is the exact difference between purchase organization and also purchasing group? Okay, this purchase this purchase organization go to this market and selects the vendors, okay, huge vendors or capable vendors and all. And after that, this purchasing group, so it is responsible for procurement of material. Okay, they will initiate the procurement. Okay, purchase organization will initiate the procurement and this purchasing group give the price, okay, for that particular material. So that is why we need to have purchasing groups. Okay, what is the transaction code? Go to the OME for transaction code now. Go to the new entry, ma'am. Yes, give your company code, give your plant. Sorry, give you your purchasing group and description of the purchasing group. DUP, yes. And description will be purchasing group. And telephone number of the purchasing group, fax numbers of the purchasing groups. Okay, no one is going to use the telephone number and no one is going to use the tax numbers. And if you want to give, you can just give the telephone number. Okay, click on the enter and go to the save button and save it. Okay, good. Yes, so go to the save button and save it. And try to write down the purchasing group, that is DUP. Try to write down the purchasing group, DUP. The next one is, see, we have created a lot of things, like we have created the plant, we have created the storage location, we have created the purchasing organization, we have created the purchasing group, and you need to assign each and everything, right? Okay, to get the proper purchase orders and all, you need to assign each and everything. Okay, so assign plant to company code. Okay, if you want to make a transactions in company code, you need to assign, right? So using transaction code OX18, okay, you can able to assign the plant to the particular company code. Go to the transaction code OX18, ma'am. Now go to the new entries. Go to the new entries and just give your plant or give your company code. Just give the company code and plant. DUR1 is the company code and DUPL is the plant. Click on the enter. Automatically name of the plant, automatically company name will come. Okay, so go to the save it. Okay, what is the next configuration? And assignings of these configurations are very important. So we have assigned plant to company code in transaction code OX18, and we will assign the purchase organization to company code using transaction code OX01. Using transaction code OX01. OX01. Assign purchasing organization to company code is very important, and give the purchasing organization name DUPO, continue and give the company code here DUR1. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. Then next, come back. One step back. So then next, what is the next configuration? Assign purchase organization to plant, also very important, all of you. And go to the transaction code OX17, ma'am. Go to the transaction code OX17. And we can able to assign purchase organization to plant is very important. Go to the transaction code OX17. Okay, go to the new entries and give the purchase organization. Yes, and give the plant. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. Yes, good. And give /num. And what is the next configuration? Creation of plant parameters. Okay, go to the transaction code OM18. Okay, you can able to have plant parameters. Give me 1 second. Go to the transaction code OM18. Okay. So give /num. Okay, so go to the transaction, not the transaction, navigation path, SPRO, reference IMG, and come to this material management. Come to the material management now. Okay, and the next one is consumption based planning. Consumption based planning. And the next one is plant parameters. In this plant parameters, you can able to have carry out overall maintenance of plant parameters. Okay. Okay, right. Okay, can you go to the copy option, ma'am? Can you go to the copy option? What is the plan that we need to have? Give me 1 second. Can you come down 1000? Ma'am, can you take out the 1000 plant parameters? Copy that 1000. So that is the standard one, all of you. Hamburg and 2 plant. So copy to your plant. Copy to your plant. Okay, go to the copy option. Go to the copy option. Yes, continue. Okay, so plant parameters has been copied from 1000 to our plant. So that is what we can say DUPL. All right, you got my point. So go to the save button and save it now. So plant parameters have been copied. Okay, then next, what is the next configuration, ma'am? What is the next configuration that we have? Maintain company code for material management. So we need to maintain the company code for material management, right? Okay, go to the transaction code OMSY, ma'am. Go to the transaction code OMSY. Go to the position, ma'am, and try to take out your company code. Yes. So give the company code, ma'am. What is the year 2023 and what is the period? Okay, April, May, June, July. So July is the fourth period, right? Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. Yes. So we have to maintain the year and at the same time periods for the particular material management, all of you. Okay, so that is very, very important. If they are facing any error, they will come back to this FI consultant only. Okay, whether the periods are opened or not in transaction code OB52. Okay, so that is the very important point that we have. And every time we get the error of this material things only. I mean, like periods, years. Okay, so then next one. What is the next configuration, ma'am? What is the next configuration? So the next configuration is valuation area grouping together. Okay, can you go to the transaction code OMWD, ma'am? Go to the transaction code OMWD. Okay, so all of you, you just need to know about the valuation areas. Okay, valuation areas can be created by the system, okay, based on our company codes only, and at the same time based on the plans wise only, they can able to create it. Go to the position, ma'am, and try to take out the DUPL. DUPL. Based on the plant wise only valuation areas will be taken, right? So for this valuation area, okay, we have to create the grouping code. Okay, so what do you mean by grouping code? All of you, I have already told you. So this grouping code is having the valuation area with the help of company code. So based on the planting parameters. Okay, so you have copied the plant parameters, right? So valuation will come into the picture automatically by the system. Okay, so what is the valuation grouping code that you want to give? Ma'am, can you give DUG DUG1 DUG1 grouping DUGC valuation grouping code. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. Then next one is simply and try to write down the valuation area also, ma'am. Valuation area is DUPL and valuation grouping code is DUGC. Valuation area is DUPL and valuation grouping code is DUGC. Okay, so then next one is a set a tolerance price variance. Okay, limits for tolerance price variance is very, very important, and we don't have any transaction code. And if you have any price variances and all, okay, so if that material price is 100 rupees on the date of 15/07/2023, and it has changed, I mean, on the date of 16/07/2023, it has changed it to the 110 rupees. Okay, so you need to have price variances, right? And go to this SPR reference IMG now. Go to this SP reference IMG. So based on the price variance, we do have accounting entries, that is price variance of the accounting entries. Okay, so go to this material management. Material management. The next one is purchasing. Purchasing. The next one is purchase order. Go to the purchase order now. And the next one is defined tolerance. Not that thing. Okay, set tolerance limits for price variances under this purchase orders. Set tolerance for the limits for price variance. Yes, it is there. Okay, so what are those price variances that we need to have? Okay, price variances. What are those price variances? Price variances for purchasing and cash discounts for the purchasing. Okay, so select the PE 0001 PE, that is price variance purchasing. Then 0001 SE transaction key is maximum cash discounts deductions for the purchasing. Okay, so can you go to the copy option, ma'am? Go to the copy option. Yes. So in this copy option, what we need to do, so we need to remove the company code. Okay, remove the company code, ma'am. Yes. Remove the company code and give your company code. Click on the enter, ma'am. And automatically for the SE also we need to remove the company code and we need to give the our own company code. Okay. Why? Because whatever the variances that we have for the material, okay, we need to get it right. So to get that variances and all, what we need to do, you know it very well. Okay, so price variances should be there for our company code. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it now. Then next one, what is the next transaction thing that we have? I mean, next configuration thing. So set tolerance limits for price variances, copy PE and CE. The next one is creation of a GL tolerance group using transaction code OMCO. Go to the transaction code OMCO, ma'am. Go to the transaction code OMCO. Give slash n and go to the transaction code OMCO. Now, can you go to the new entries, ma'am? No. First, we need to price variance is okay, and the next one also we need to have the GL tolerance price variances. Okay, for that GL tolerance price variances, come back, ma'am. One step back. OMs, not the OMCO. Ma'am, go to the transaction code OMC0. Go to the transaction code OMC0. Yes, these are the price variances that we have right now. And for that thing, what we need to select, ma'am, can you select B1, that is order price? No, 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 come back. Copy those things. We cannot create the things. Okay, why? Because there will be a plan parameters for that thing. B1 is order price quantity variance. B2 is for the order price quantity variance for the GR. Okay, and W things. Okay, the next one is moving average price variance. Also, we need to have VP. Select that VP and go to this copy option and try to select this things and remove the company code. Click and give your company code for this price variance. Give me 1 second. Go to the save button and save it, ma'am. No issue. Okay, then what is the next configuration? Close this thing, ma'am. So we have set the GL tolerance limits, okay, for the GL accounts also. If you have moving price, if you have standard price and on, we have set it. Okay, so please try to give the tolerances group. So that is B1, B2 and BP. Here B1, B2, copy B1, comma B2, comma BP. Okay, then next one, creation of parameters for invoice verification. That is very, very important for the setting of these things. Okay, so what we need to do is, ma'am, go to this material management, SPRO reference IMG, SPRO reference IMG. The next one is material management, and the next one is logistics invoice verification, ma'am. Do we have logistics invoice verification? Yes. And this thing, invoice verification in background, invoice verification in background. Go to the define automatic status change and go to the new entries, ma'am, and give create your company code and set correct invoice verification change. Okay, and set tick mark on this thing. Go to the save button and save it. So that is the set corrections of the invoices, and that is very, very important, all of you. So creation of parameters for invoice verification is over, and the next one is what is the thing that we have? Tick mark on the invoice verification. Okay, the next one is maintain plan parameters for inventory management and physical inventory. Okay, that is very, very important, all of you. Okay, so why? Because all these material inventories is stored in the plant, right? And the storage locations also, based on the storage location only, we will make the goods in plant, right? So on that thing, that is very, very important. Okay, please try to understand the point. For this thing, what we need to do. Ma'am, can you go to the transaction code OMS2? Go to the transaction code OM-S2. Go to the transaction code OM-S2. Yes, ma'am. So we need to take out the material types views. Okay, for the particular material types, that is what we need to take. Ma'am, can you take out the Hava trading goods? Okay, every time you need to take out the trading goods, all of you. And when it comes to the SD integrations and all, we will go to the finished goods. But in demo system, okay, we can able to take out the trading goods. Why? Because every time we, create the purchase orders based on that purchase orders, based on that purchasing flows and all, we can able to create the sales creations, right? And then after that we can able to get the payment from the customers, right? So that is why I'm just taking the trading goods, that is HAWA. So those things are mandatory. And now you can just go to the copy option, ma'am. Sorry, go to the quantity or value updated. Quantity or value updated. Can you go to the position, ma'am? Go to the position. In this position, okay, give the valuation area, that is DUPL. DUPL. No need to give any material type. You can just try to continue. And just a tick mark on this quantity updated and value updated. Quantity updated and value updated. We need to maintain the parameters, right, all of you? So you will just give the quantity updated and value updated for this thing. Okay, please try to understand the point. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. So the next one is next one is the default value of tax codes for invoice verification. Okay, go to the transaction code. Sorry, not the trans. We don't have any transaction codes. Go to this value of tax codes for invoice verification, ma'am. Come back. See, you have created some of the value tax codes, right, for the vendors. I mean, for the materials and all. Go to the SPR reference IMJ and material management and logistics invoice verification. Logistics invoice verification, and the next one is incoming invoice. Incoming invoice, not the incoming invoice, I think so. Incoming invoice. In that incoming invoice, we do have maintained default values for tax codes. Yes, go to that thing, ma'am. And can you go to the new address, ma'am? Go to the new address. Yes, give your company code. Give your company code and give the tax code for DUR1. Tax codes for DUR1. Give the description also, ma'am. Tax code for DUR1. Tax codes for DUR1. Okay, so give your tax code. Give your tax code. What is the tax code that you have maintained, ma'am? DD. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. Entry DT doesn't maintain. Okay, can you take out the new screen, ma'am? Take out the new screen. And your tax code is 1D. Take out 1D. Go to the save button and save it. Click on the enter, go to the save button and save it. Automatically, it will define the tax. Okay, you don't worry. I will show you how these things are calculating and all. Give /n, ma'am. Okay, I will going to stop this recording. I think so. It's more than 40 minutes of time.